Good goes everybody, because they will continue to play Danganronpa SE Twilight of Ceres. Let's load. Where were we again? I think we're supposed to enter here. This room? Hey man. You've got some hair sticking out. It's supposed to be like that. It's the style today. Well, not supposed to. It's just been kinda like that for ages. Why would you bring that up so suddenly? I don't know. I just needed a way to break the ice. And it worked, didn't it? After all, we're having a conversation now. You could have just said something along the lines of, "Hello there, how are you guys?" But that's not substantial at all. That barely passes for a meager small talk. And your remark about my hair that's even more meaningless. But we're still talking about it now, that gives it meaning. I'm starting to think somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, that's why I have bed hair. Huh? Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? No, I didn't, and I didn't fall into the pool. Way to self-report. Considering there's 4 of you, I'm gonna assume you already got the basic gist. You know about this kidnapping. Everyone I've spoken to has the same story. They mysteriously passed out as soon as they arrived, and they woke up in the school without their stuff. The exit is blocked off completely, and the windows are covered with steel panels. We're trapped in here. Seriously? So you've met everybody here already? It's hard to say, but I've met 10 people so far, counting you guys. Although I haven't even checked the dormitory yet. Nor has anyone checked the bathrooms, pool, or the classroom near the gym. The average Ceres Academy class is about 16 students, so you probably missed a few. What the hell? That's a loud motorcycle, dude. That's to be expected. People are still waking up. You guys are a good example of that. You woke up pretty late compared to everyone else. Could this really be a kidnapping? Hey, did you happen to see a girl with a green bunny backpack somewhere around here? I can't say that I have. Why do you ask? She's a friend of mine and she's supposed to be in my class. We even came it together, so I'm sure she's around here somewhere then. In the meantime, how about I introduce myself? Go for it. My name is Renji how do you pronounce it? Ido, and I'm the ultimate artist. You might be familiar with my work even if you don't realize it. Idose? I might be familiar with your work. What makes you say that? You see, I use a pseudonym. Well, used to. Went by the name Pegasus, and under that name, I produce countless artworks. I've been trying to move away from releasing my art anonymously, but it's been surprisingly difficult. How come? Releasing my art anonymously adds a level of mystery to it. It's why artists like Banksy are so successful. My wish to abandon my anonymity stems from purely selfish reasons, however. Maybe that's why I haven't found any success. I wanted to take credit for my work so I could feel recognized. But I suppose art shouldn't be about me, it should be about what others get out of it. Seems like you've already solved your problem. Just keep releasing it anonymously. Simple. Easier said than done. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't admitted to being Pegasus. Even if it was just to the administration of Ceres Academy. Revealing my identity will open up a lot more doors for me. But that's very selfish. The endless cycle of death and rebirth, the endless cycle of producing art for selfish reasons. To produce art with no meaning to feed the unending consumerism in the world. You've completely gone off track. Pegasus, I'm fairly certain I've read an article about this guy before, although that might be a strange thing to bring up to someone I just met. About what you said earlier, I do think I've heard of you before. I've seen some of your art in a pop-up gallery near my workplace. That would make sense. My art is only showcased in pop-up galleries. I don't like museums. I don't believe art should belong to anyone. Here we go again. The lecture. Oh, museum bad. You're kinda weird, dude. Aren't all artists kinda weird? The good ones are, you have to think outside the box to make truly great art. If you aren't a little bit weird, you'll only end up producing meaningless garbage that ends up on throw pillows. On throw pillows? Alright. I feel like this introduction left me with more questions than answers, but I suppose Renji doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. He's smart and composed, which helps in a situation like this. Enough chit-chat, I'll see you guys later. Go meet the rest. There's probably still a few people passed out as well. Alrighty then. Okay. Why aren't you still here? Well, sorry. Repent, the end is extremely fucking nigh. These lockers are pretty big. Someone could easily fit inside. Anyway, I shouldn't open random lockers. Alright, fine. Oh, sorry. What about this place? Door won't open. Fine. There's a swimming pool. I've got no reason to go back here. Okay. What about across from me? This is the gym, right? Oh, there you go. Come on, pull harder. Aren't you supposed to be the athletic one here? What the hell do you want me to do? It says 40-ton steel door. Oh, you're good for nothing. Hey there, you two. Not now, can't you see we're busy? Either get over here and help or leave. Come on, Sienna. We're not going to get it open that easily. You're not really making a good first impression right now. Who cares about that? This is obviously some kind of fucked up hostage situation, and I'm not gonna be a part of it. Wouldn't it make more sense to talk to everyone else first to see what they do? Whatever, I'll go first. Nice to meet you guys. I'm Lachlan Cooper, the ultimate surfer. Surf's up, dude. Yeah, good movie. A surfer, huh? Yep, I do my surfing digitally. Forever online, terminally online, chronically online. That's my sister Sienna. We woke up in here and have been trying to pry open this door ever since. We already spoke to a few of the others, but no one wanted to help. Fair enough, really. This clearly isn't gonna work. It's best to get a feel for the situation before we all drive ourselves mad. That's what I think, at least. You're probably right. Say, you're both ultimate students, right? That's incredible. You're both in the same class of Ceres Academy. Most families don't even have a single ultimate student in their family tree, let alone two. It's definitely something, yeah. I guess it's because we both grew up together. Two biggest influences on a person are their environment and the people around them. My brother and I grew up with very little to do besides exploring our talents. That's probably what led us to becoming ultimates. But some people grew up with parents that are ultimates. Those people are more likely to become ultimates as well, right? Right. We both had the means to pursue our interests, unlike a lot of people. I'm very thankful for that. You butted in, but you still haven't introduced yourself. You already told them my name, what's the point? Whatever, I'll just get it over with. My name is Sienna Cooper. I'm a marine biologist. A marine biologist? You've got both ocean-related talents. Was that not obvious from the start? Nope. It's what I mentioned just now about our environment. We live next to the beach. You were homeschooled, so we had plenty of time to do other stuff. Anyways, all that doesn't really matter. What matters is the future, right? Attending Ceres Academy, that's some exciting stuff. How is any of this still exciting to you? I knew we should have stayed home. This place is terrible. We've only been here for a couple of hours. We can't be sure of anything yet. Besides, you said that about the airport as well, and the flight. 19 and a half hours of nothing but turbulence. I thought we were gonna crash. 19 and a half hours, that's a long flight. Where are you two from? We're from Australia. But we've been living on Mahe for the past, 15 years. Is that pronounced Mahe? Right, that's an island in the... God damn it, I can't pronounce that. Seychelles, right? I've always wanted to go somewhere like that. A tropical island far away from here. I mean, you could always swing by sometime. We've got enough guest rooms. What the hell are you inviting her over for? We barely know these people. Right. Anyways, it was nice meeting you guys. But he said, these two are unique, that's for sure. I guess I can't blame Sienna for being so stressed out. Lachlan seems nice, if not a little too laid back. He's a surfer. He's demonstrating the stereotype of a surfer. What? Nothing? Okay. What? Nothing to say? Why are you still here? What's up, man? How did they even get such a big door installed in such a short amount of time? Okay. Keep moving. Load up, please. Oh, don't tell me you stop right here. Oh, okay. I was scared there. Damn it. I thought the game lagged or something. Next room. Door won't open. Oh, my neck. Oh, more people. Hey there. In front of us was a girl wearing a ton of baggy clothing with a big grin plastered on her face. And next to her was a much shorter girl that looked appropriately worried. Did you guys talk to that Peter fella already? Yeah, we did. It told us about the whole situation. Good. I was worried I was gonna have to explain a bunch of stuff. Nobody told him, but I didn't pay attention to his whole spiel about us passing out. I think he knows you walked off in the middle of the conversation. So did you. That's because I was following you. I didn't want to be left alone with such a big group of people. Right. Anyways, enough about that. Nice to meet you guys. My name's Serene Mitchell. I'm the ultimate astronaut. Is that why your hair is defying gravity? The ultimate astronaut? Have you been to space? Of course I have. I couldn't call myself an astronaut otherwise. My grandpa was actually one of the first people on the moon, you know. So I followed in his footsteps. Oh, and my dad works at NASA too, but he just designed some boring old launch system or something. Being an astronaut at your age is incredibly impressive. Although you seem awfully cheerful for someone who was probably kidnapped. What do you mean? I thought you spoke to Renji. How's it a kidnapping if you all came here willingly? There's no point in discussing this with her. She's not gonna get it. She's either willfully ignorant or unbelievably optimistic. Or both. I can hear you, you know. You're all a bunch of negative Nancys. I believe it was Socrates who said, always look on the bright side of life. That was Monty Python. Potato, same thing. What about you? You haven't introduced yourself. My name's Otaha Takeuchi. I'm the ultimate composer. Composing what? Musical pieces? Composer, that's really cool. It is, we should totally work together on the song one day. Maybe not. So what kind of music do you make? I can make basically anything. It depends on what I feel like at any given time. That's not reliable for a business. You can only write songs, write music when you feel like it, when it comes to you. What if I need like a horror music piece and you're like, I don't really feel it yet, so it's gonna take like 2 years before I actually feel it. I've made countless hit songs in recent years, although I use a variety of aliases for my releases so none of them can be traced back to me. And yet here you are admitting all that shit. Okay. Why would you want to take ownership of your music? Because I don't want any attention drawn to me. I like to live a quiet, peaceful life. Having fans would ruin that for me. That makes sense. I only really started releasing music publicly because my parents pressured me into doing it. Otherwise I'd have to get a job. I'd like to become a theater composer one day, but I haven't had the courage for that yet. Wait a minute, if you use aliases for everything, how'd you get into Sarah's Academy? I don't know either. They might have tracked me down via my distributor. And now we're trapped in here or something. I knew I shouldn't have accepted the invitation. Wait, you can reject the invitation? I thought it was like a draft, you know? Like the army or the post office. Well, nice meeting you guys. It was nice meeting you too. On the contrary. Mate, I mean likewise. Can't say I'm jumping for joy at the prospect of spending a lot of time with Saren, but she seems to get along with Otoha well. Right. There's a wide selection of books. Let me pick one up. This is the autobiography of a famous actor from back in the 90s. There's a lot of stuff about Honeydew in here. What reference is that? Okay. Now what? That should be everything in this area. I should go check out the dorm area. Which is where? Wow. I actually made it. As we entered the laundry room, we were suddenly greeted by... Don't get any closer. Whoa, what the? Is that a gun? Hold on. You'd best turn around, you hear? You don't want to be staring down the barrel of this here revolver. Okay, jeez, we can go. Just be careful with that thing. Now, hold on. Don't go yet. Pow. Right in the kisser. Ah. I screamed like a little girl as the gun went off, only to be hit in the face by a foam dart. Gotcha. I remain undefeated. I'm the fastest hand in the West after all. It was a toy gun, seriously? Jeez, Mari. Have you never seen a toy gun before? The tip is painted orange. Yeah. Did you think it was real? That's pretty childish, you know. Shooting people with foam darts? This isn't elementary school. Hey, you don't have to scold me. Are you that mad you got hit? Trust me, even if this was a fair duel, I'd still win. Yeah, come on then. Give me a gun. We're doing this. Ha, your eyes are glowing. You found the path of light. But that does not make you a match for Santi McCarty, the ultimate cowboy. Where's your hat? Ultimate cowboy my ass. But it says you're ultimate sharpshooter. Oh please, how hard can it be to shoot a toy gun? I would not have expected this from you, Mari. To get so fired up over toys. You called him childish a minute ago and now you're preparing for a duel. Well, I wanted to prove him so he'd stop messing around. So you're giving up? Just like that? I guess you're a conformist. You know, you've barely introduced yourself. Did you say you were the ultimate cowboy? That's correct, the one and only, but it says you're a sharpshooter though. Although, I'm technically called the ultimate sharpshooter, there you go. I tried really hard to get them to change it, but they wouldn't budge. So if you're the ultimate sharpshooter, do you have a lot of experience with real guns as well? Or just toy ones? Of course I have experience with real guns. I have a revolver. I wouldn't be a real cowboy if I didn't have a real weapon, right? They just wouldn't let me bring it to the academy. Hold on, all our stuff was taken from us, yet you're allowed to keep your toy gun? What can I say? They knew not to mess with the greatest gunslinger in history. You know, you don't seem very concerned for someone who woke up in the laundry room. You passed out, right? Hey, how'd you know about that? Did it happen to you guys too? Just look around the place, there's a lot of people you should meet. Got it, partner. Good. Definitely seems like a nice enough guy, although he's incredibly childish. Not exactly what you expect from an ultimate sharpshooter, at least. I suppose he's better than some scary guy who's obsessed with guns and weapons, right? Oh yeah. Oh, he disappeared. Nothing to say about the laundry. So, yeah, this is the cafeteria, I think. Sup, man? Hello, you've got quite a big group there. Yeah, we're all sticking together to make introductions easier. That figures. I've met up with most of the others already, but I haven't seen any of you before. My name is Cass Hoffman. I'm the ultimate politician. It's nice to meet you all despite the difficult circumstances. Ultimate politician? Pretty sure I've heard about this guy before. He's a well-known figure in European politics due to his social media influence. He's the leader of the young wing of a major political party, although I don't know which one it is. I don't exactly want to ask him about it either. I won't bore you with all political talk, don't worry. That's probably for the best. I believe he was planning on entering the general elections as well, so why is he attending Sarah's Academy? Hey, what's with that look on your face? Do I have something on my shirt? Oh, I was just wondering something. Why are you here? How do you have time to attend an Ultimate Academy while you're running for election? How do you know that? You haven't been reading up on your classmates in secret, have you? Of course not. I'm just well versed in politics. That was a total lie. I don't know anything about European politics. What normal person does. Europeans, maybe? You are, in that case. May I ask what your talent is? I'm the ultimate journalist. Really now, you wouldn't happen to be a political journalist, would you? No, I'm an investigative journalist. I do write about politics occasionally, but I'm not really interested in that kind of stuff. Didn't you just say you were well versed in politics? Either way, I'm glad to hear that. It isn't exactly fun to have to watch your every move around the press. That's fair. Some people think all politicians are inherently evil. Yes, they are. They think everyone is hiding some big secret. Yes, they are. I mean, most politicians are weird old men, so I don't exactly blame them. They're fucking hiding the aliens, and it's been decades upon decades, and we still haven't seen shit. All of the fucking videos on aliens are just fucking AI. It's annoying. Just fucking show up or shut up. Younger people don't vote nearly as much, and that's a waste. He's about to go on a tangent, isn't he? Anyways, how did a Dutch politician even get into a Japanese Ultimate Academy? There's plenty of people here that aren't originally from Japan. I specifically asked to go to a school outside of my home country out of concern for my privacy. I think it's stupid you're even attending an Ultimate Academy. Ceres Academy shouldn't get involved in politics and vice versa. To be fair, the Ultimate system is maintained by the government. It's impossible for there to be no connection between the two. Exactly. The Ultimate system practically runs the world now. That's the only reason I accepted the invitation in the first place. You're probably going to receive a lot more support for your campaign if you're an Ultimate. You've hit the nail on the head. Now then, I believe I've said about all there is to say. Time is money, right? I'm gonna go have another look around. And there he goes. What the hell is this? I can't move there? Oh, I can actually. Yep. Wow. It's like behind this there's an invisible wall or something, but when I move here and now here, I can finally move here. It's so weird. Uh-oh. I can't move. Oh no. I trapped myself. There you go. I almost panicked there. Almost got lost in a goddamn single room. Oh, hey there. What's up, man? I could really use a map or something. Nothing? Wait. Is there something here? What the hell? Oh, YouTube, right. This is a storage room. Okay. Well, it's awfully stuffy in here, and I can hardly see a thing. I would stay back if I were you. What? Where's that coming from? Didn't you hear me? Stay back. I've got hair clips. Now I'm not afraid to use them. Well, calm down. Oh no, hair clips. Dangerous. Wait, what would you even do with hair clips? You don't want to find out? Maybe I'll throw them at you. Oh, the horror, the pain. They're made of metal, so that hurt. Oh my god, my hospital bills. What am I even talking about? Who are you guys? What are you doing here? We're your classmates. My classmates? Wait, do you know why I woke up in this dingy supply closet? No, it happened to all of us. Some people are still passed out. How long have you been awake? I don't know, 15 minutes maybe? Something like that, at least. I was woken up by screaming. Screaming? Yeah, screaming. That's why I stayed in here in the first place. I didn't know what was going on outside. Is that why you were threatening us with a hair clip when we entered? Hey, mention that again and I'll find something a hell of a lot more lethal than hair clips. Somebody's embarrassed. Anyways, I don't think any of us heard screaming. Seriously, what the hell was I hearing then? Maybe you were hallucinating or dreaming? Yeah, right. Anyways, I should introduce myself already. My name is Yasmin Pereira. I'm the ultimate fashion designer. I'm sorry for threatening you guys. Is that how it's pronounced? Pereira? You're a fashion designer? Do you have your own brand and everything? I do. Have you ever heard of Les Vêtements? I don't know. It's the one with an armadillo for a logo. Oh yeah, I've heard of it before. And where'd you get the jacket you've got on right now? Me? I don't know. My manager picked it out. It doesn't really fit you, you know. Yeah, I know. So what's it like to be a fashion designer? You know, it's fun and all. The hard part was finding my feet in the industry. That took me a good couple of years. You don't look that old though. When did you start? I think I started designing when I was around 16. It obviously took me a while to get successful, but you gotta start somewhere. And how old are you now? I'm 20. So you're only 20 years old, and you have your own fashion brand? You have to be pretty lucky to manage something like that. I'm not lucky. I'm accomplished. I didn't stumble my way into this position. I worked for it. Don't diminish my hard work like that. Right, I'm sorry. And now there's students here who just got lucky when getting to Ceres Academy. Yeah, that would really be something, wouldn't it? Huh. She's not gonna get along with Misaki, is she? I don't know, where something crawled onto Yasmin's shoulder. What? Why are you looking at me like that? What's that on your shoulder? It's an armadillo. Oh, this is Papaya. He's an armadillo. You brought an armadillo with you to school? Why not? I'm gonna be living here, aren't I? There's no rules against bringing pets with you. I guess you're not wrong. Anyways, we're gonna go look around some more. I should probably do that too. She seems like a very serious person. She worked hard to get here, and it shows in the way she acts. But she does also have a soft side. Nothing to say about the boxes, right? Oh my god, the boxes are 2D. The boxes are all flat. You're standing on the wrong side. Okay. Recreational room. I wonder what's going on in Yeah. Whoa, calm down. Don't mind him, he gets startled easily. He's been screaming at every little thing since we woke up in here. How much do you want to bet that this is the screaming Yasmin was talking about? Somebody could hear that? I suppose these rooms aren't soundproof, but still. It managed to wake someone up who was sleeping in a completely different room. I should probably mention that we all woke up scattered around the building. It wasn't just you two. Is that so? I figured as much. Something seemed off. Yeah, there's no one else around but us, and it seems like we're trapped. So it happened to everyone? I knew it. They kidnapped us to make a messed up horror movie. I mean, the situation is slightly worrying, but I believe this is only a new beginning. The cards tell me that we are stepping onto unknown, but we shouldn't fear. What are you talking about? You're not some kind of religious fanatic, are you? A religious fanatic, please. Tarot cards are a sin. They're considered witchcraft after all. I think I got a bit ahead of myself. My name's Emin the Amico. I'm the ultimate tarot reader. You okay? Tarot reading? That's interesting. I've only really seen that in movies and such. I suppose that would explain the whole cards thing. What about you? Oh yeah, I'm Amaris Lucero. I'm the ultimate strategist. Nice to meet you guys. Strategy in what? Panicking? The ultimate strategist, huh? Sorry about the screaming. I've calmed down now. So I assume there might be some kind of foul play at work. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Man, you're freaking me out. So much for having calmed down. Isn't it the most logical conclusion? If everything you claim was true, then we're trapped in here. That can't be a coincidence. I've considered that too, but we're gonna discuss all of that when we've gathered everyone. Besides, it's too early to draw any conclusions. Let's just talk about other stuff for now so we can get to know each other. Very well, I could tell you a little more about my readings if anyone's interested. That'd be interesting. Actually, would you like a reading? I don't normally give them out for free, but I believe a visual demonstration is far more interesting than just explaining it. Well, okay, I don't see why not. I'm gonna need to know a little about you first. Oh, well, I'm Mari Aitoji. I'm the ultimate journalist, and that's all I needed to know. Thank you. Now then, first I shuffle my deck, then I draw a card, and it's a reversed hermit. What's that one mean? It depends, perhaps you're too secluded. In that case, your unconscious might be... Your unconscious? Might be filled with images that you cannot understand. Your unconscious? Or conscience? Whatever. You might even get lost in your own mind. But considering you're a journalist, I believe it's much more likely that it means you're preparing to get to the bottom of something that's been troubling you. Well, maybe you'll figure out what's going on around here, Mari. Sounds like it's your duty. I can't say I really believe in any of this, but it is kinda cool. I just hope people don't start expecting me to act like some kind of detective now. So that's about it. Now do me. You could have phrased that better, but alright. Your card is... Death? I'm gonna die? That's not what it means. Despite the intimidating name it holds, death is actually one of the most positive cards you can get. You're moving on from your past into a new phase of your life. Why would they give it such a terrifying name? But a new phase of my life, that's good, right? That seems good. You haven't told us anything about yourself yet, you know? Oh, you're right. I already told you guys I was the ultimate strategist, right? Because that's about it. You've got nothing else going on? Of course I do, but my private life is, private. Have I mentioned being a prodigy at strategizing? I think I remember you mentioning that you don't do any actual strategizing. That's not what I said. Real-time strategy games are real strategizing. Oh, okay. Strategy games. Because I was scared to join the military and to antisocial to become a sports coach doesn't make me any less of a strategist. I don't get it. So you just play military strategy games? Well, yeah, basically, but those take a lot of effort and planning. And that's all you do? You know, maybe the aforementioned next phase of your life is going out and using your talent for something more productive. You think? Only time will tell, but I would put a bit of effort into that. They're probably not going to let you graduate as the ultimate strategist if you only use your talents for computer games. Yeah, you're right. Man, this is so complicated, I'm not even gonna bother. You might be a lost cause. It's a shame there are a lot of people whose futures right and they're getting into an ultimate academy and yet you don't seem all that motivated to do your best. If I don't graduate, I will most likely ruin my family business. If you don't pass, nothing changes for you. I get it, man. You don't have to be an asshole about it. I mean, strategy games, isn't that like kind of famous in Korea? If you move to Korea, you're gonna, I don't know, play StarCraft or something because they got college courses for StarCraft. Oh, I don't hold it against you or anything. I'd still like to be a friend. It'd be a shame if you had to drop out after the first semester. Now then, it was nice meeting you guys, but we can't stand around here forever. I suppose I've got some exploring to do as well. See you later. I should probably get going too. Bye. They just left haphazardly. Oh wait. I have to end it here because I have to prepare for it now. So this is Danganronpa SE, Twilight of Ceres. If you want to try the game for yourself, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Oh boy, I'm gonna get lost while exploring this for sure. Good luck, me.